Hi guys, welcome back to another English story. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Language Learning Techniques. Today's story is more than just a story, it's a journey. The journey of a girl from a forgotten village to a woman who found her voice through language. My name is Ria, and this is my story. I was born in Tango, a tiny village hidden behind hills and rivers. No electricity, no roads, no noise, and no dreams. In Tango, boys were the future. Girls were future wives. We were never asked what we wanted to become, only what was for lunch, or why the floors were still dirty. My mother worked endlessly, and I knew I was next. At 6, I went to school. Not to study, but to carry water and my baby brother. The school was 1.5 hours away by foot. Rain or sun, we walked. Not for ambition, but out of curiosity. We sat on the floor. The teachers came late, but taught with heart. One day, he gave me a second-hand English reader. The first page had A, B, C. I didn't know why, but I fell in love. I traced letters with my fingers, whispered them while cooking, and secretly wrote them on the walls. The book became my world. At 9, my school life ended. One morning, my mother said, "No more school. No goodbye, just stop." I cried. Then I went quiet. Days filled with chores and smoke, but each night I opened that book, hidden under my bed, and whispered the alphabet. It was my secret prayer. At 15, I was married. The boy's family came, looked at me like I was for sale. No one asked me anything. The marriage was colorful, but my heart was gray. My husband was quiet, worked in the field, and didn't hit me. That was called a good marriage. His family was traditional, no space for learning. They didn't know I could read. I didn't tell them. At 18, I had no children, but I had other secrets. I read medicine labels, copied English from the radio, and collected wrappers. One day, a woman visited from another village. She was educated. She spoke English. Excuse me, thank you. She wasn't loud, but she was heard. I wanted to be like her. Weeks later, I heard about a women's learning center in the next village. After days of building courage, I lied and walked 2 hours to meet Madame Munji. She said, "You're late, but not too late." There were 7 other women. That day, I held the pen again. I was shaking, but ready. Week after week, I returned. I lied to get there. Worked extra to buy notebooks. I learned slowly how to say my name, introduce myself, write simple sentences. My name is Raya. I live in Tango. They felt like gold. Then one day, a little girl asked me, "Didi, can you help me with my homework?" I said yes. That yes changed my life. More kids came. I began teaching under a tree. The same girl, once denied learning, was now teaching others. My husband saw this and said, "I'll fix a bench for your students." For the first time, he believed in me. I applied to an online English course using a phone. I had never used the internet, but I tried. At night, I watched videos, repeated words, learned pronunciation. My students grew. One won a scholarship, another got a job. And me? I became Raya Man, not because I was the best, but because I never gave up. Language gave me respect, freedom, and confidence. Maybe you're also from a place like Tango. Maybe you think it's too late, but it's not. Learning a language isn't just about grammar. It's about believing you deserve to be heard, even if your voice shakes. Remember, every word is a brick, every sentence a step. Thank you for listening. If this inspires you, like, comment, and subscribe to Language Learning Techniques. And remember, language isn't just about speaking to the world, it's about hearing your own heart.